Hey everyone, it's Sugi with another cosplay makeup tutorial, and this time I'm doing, guess what? Sakura Hime, or Cherry Blossom Princess. As you can tell, I was inspired by my very cute Sakura kimono wearing Hello Kitty, and this was a look that I did for the Brooklyn Gardens Cherry Blossom Festival, or Sakura Mitsui. So anyway, fun inspired this look, as you can tell. Here we go. I already did foundation and concealer and all that boring stuff. I also did eye primer, and just make sure when you do your eye primer, you want to take it down lower than you would normally for like an everyday look, because as you can see, we've got a lot going on underneath the eye. Do my whole eyelid up to my eyebrow with this Sephora waterproof pencil. It's like a good matte sticky base, and also it'll make, because you know I'm kind of fair, so the pink doesn't really hugely pop on me, so it helps have like a white base. Plus this is waterproof, so it'll help it last if you're gonna go out to a convention or something for the whole day. I'm gonna do the eyebrow next before we start doing the shadows, just because when I'm drawing the pink into my eyebrow, you know, I may want to correct it, so I don't want to do that with shadow in under the eyebrows. The first thing I'm going to use is I have a bright pink liquid liner, Tokidoki. So cute, cute. I don't even know if they make this anymore, but it's one of the few bright pink eyeliners there is. I'm just gonna fill in my regular eyebrow here. Next, I'm gonna use this bright pink lip liner, and it's the idea here is I'm gonna put this on my eyebrow hairs just to kind of make them sticky, and then I'm gonna use a powder shadow just to go over them. Next, I'm gonna go in with Urban Decay, and this is Woodstock. So I'm just gonna use my little, my little angled brush, pack it in there, so pack a lot of it on the brush, and then I'm just gonna go over all that sticky lip liner. So now we have a pink eyebrow to match your pink hair. First thing we're gonna do is our crease color. So I'm going to grab my little crease brush, and you can see it's kind of tapered and fluffy, and that kind of, you know, will spread it out in there. And again, for crease, we're doing the Woodstock, Urban Decay, sort of a hot pink. So I'm just gonna kind of work it in the outer corner up toward my eyebrow, and then into the crease. And because it's not a super dark crease color, it's okay. You don't have to be, you know, you don't have to stop at a certain point. For the lid, I'm gonna do a sort of medium pink out of the Vice 2 palette, Coax, which is sort of a metallic medium pink, so that's going to be the lid color. And I think for that I'm going to use like a flat packing it on brush, because we're going to do a lot of blending, so let's just pack it on. So that's going to go pretty much all over the lid. For the highlight, I'm going to do a really light frosty pink. And for that, I'm gonna use this NYX, and it's the pink eyeshadow trio, and I think the middle one is called Cotton Candy. And for that, I'm using kind of a big poofy brush, because we're just, you know, doing the brow bone highlights and then the inner highlights. So this one I'm gonna take up against the brow bone, and also the inner corner and the inner third here, you know, the eyelid. Next, we're just kind of blend them all together with a little bit of this color Tattoo pigment in Pink Rebel. It is Pink Rebel. And actually, in building up the look, I found that this Maybelline pigment is actually a dupe for one I already bought, which was a Bare Essentials. Bare Essentials Wildflower is what it's called. And that came out earlier in the spring when I first wore this makeup. And then I saw this come out and I'm like, oh, pink pigment, I'll try it. And it literally is exactly the same as the Bare Essentials. So if you're looking for a affordable alternative, I think these are like $6 for a whole pot. And the Bare Essentials, I think I paid $18 or something. So for the blending, I just love this because it's pink, but it has like a violet duochrome to it. So it's nice. Just take a little tiny bit, because this is basically, we just want to blend. So I'm just going to take a little bit in the pot here and tap it out. And this is nice because it gives it a nice sheen. So like if you turn in the light, you know, you can see the violet. So it gives it, you know, a little bit of interest with the violet duochrome on it. I love me some duochrome. Can't get enough. Anyway, so that's the shadow. The liner, so for the white, I'm gonna use my NYX waterproof white eyeliner. And that's sort of to give the illusion that I have big cartoony eyes, you know, going along with the anime Sakura Hime kind of style. Daru. With the white, I'm gonna line my inner bottom rim and then, as you can see, draw sort of a false white extension of my eyeball just below my lash line. And I typically draw it a little bit, you know, a couple pencil widths down, because you don't want to get this false eyelash tangled in with your real eyelashes. Trust me, it happened once to me and it's super painful to get it off. So anyway, so we're gonna do the white and kind of carry it into the tear duct. I like this pencil because it's sticky, so it'll stick to my lashes too, so it kind of helps the illusion. My bottom lashes are white also, so they kind of blend into the background. Also, that way my false eyelash isn't going to get stuck on these guys, because I can kind of push them up out of the way. To set that, I'm going to use a little white pigment. You could use any white eyeshadow, and a little tiny brush. Okay, and then for the black liner, we'll use the Milani pencil, or pen I should say, and you're just going to draw a thin line below the white, and that's actually more just to show you where to put the eyelashes when you glue them down. And you don't want to close the end, you want to keep that open. I'll do the top lash line. And I'm taking it all the way across so you have a background for your lashes. And then I'm going to put a little bit of a wing here, just following. I'm going to do that. And then fill that in a little bit. Fill in the underside tight line here. I'm going to go in with my K0 pencil. And I'm just trying to really get in between the lashes so I don't have any, no skin showing as usual. Because that also helps hide the false eyelash band. And if you're not used to tight lining, you know, be careful when you're doing this. Alright. And then on the bottom, I'm going to do one more line of my hot pink liner to kind of complete the illusion that it's the bottom of my eye. For the eyelashes, I took regular Ardell lashes, you know, pretty normal lashes. And what I did was I took nail art gems, flat back gems, and I just glued them on with lash glue, some tweezers and a lot of patience. And for the bottom ones, you want to make sure you're gluing them on the top because that's the part that you're gonna see. You're putting them on upside down on the bottom. And for the top, I just did one in the center. So the lashes, these are Ardell, and I think they're diamonds, I think is what they're called, but it's like a party version. I got those at Ulta. I haven't seen them in the drugstore, but they are Ardells, so. Because you're just lining them up to the line, the black line that you drew. And voila. And then the upper lash, which is, for me, always a struggle. Okay, so there we are with the lashes, top and bottom, blinged out. And then the last sort of little touch I like to do, because it's fantasy makeup, I like to use this glitter liner. I think this is a NYX one, but I think Urban Decay makes some, and LA Splash also makes a nice glitter liner. But this is just a white iridescent one. Or if you have glitter shadow, you could, you know, put it in some medium or wet. And I like to do a little bit in the corner, a little bit on the outer corner. And if you really wanted to be jazzy, you could even put some on the lashes themselves. If you wanted it super sparkly, princessy. Oh, I forgot my little downward clicky. Just gonna go back in and do a little sort of extension line. So there you go. That's it for the eyes. Okay, for the blush, I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula, and this is the Happy blush, which is really nice. As you can see, it's all pink and pearly. So it's good for this look. It's super, super girly. And for that, I'm gonna use this fat, fluffy brush. And you can lay it on pretty thick because you're all pink, so do it up. And do this. And do your apples. Your chipmunk cheeks. And you can pull it up a little bit. But since it's kind of, you know, it's supposed to be cutie, you want it to look like a doll and really do your apple of your cheek. Concentrate it there. For the lip, I'm gonna go for, you know, really cotton candy pink, of course. Why not? So I'm gonna start with a tinted lip balm. Then I'm gonna do gloss, NYX butter gloss, and vanilla cream pie, which is, as you can see, candy pink. I'm gonna put like a frosty pink as a highlight. And I don't know, I found this in Sally Beauty in the clearance section, and it was like a set of 3 mini glosses, but they're awesome. They were like $3. So I'm just gonna do the center, the bottom, and my top lip. Again, just to highlight. So you can see that the pink frost really pops out the highlight there. So there you go. If you really wanted to be nutty, you could put a little, you know, complete the cutie look. You could dab some freckles on there. Now I really look silly. Anyway. So this is the complete look, and my eyes look cute! Can you believe it? Just like an anime character. Anyway, so it worked. I hope you have as much fun watching this and trying to look out for yourself as I did coming up with it and doing the video. So thanks for watching, and always have fun. See you next time. I love my pink wig, if you can't tell. It makes me happy just wearing